Hello, my viewers. This is Advocate Shehbaz. Firstly, when we talk about the NDPS Act, which refers to Narcotic Drug Psychotropic Substance Act 1985, which also known as the NDPS Act. NDPS Act basically prohibits any individual from engaging in any activity consisting of production, cultivation, sale, purchase, transport, storage and or consumption of any narcotic drug or psychotropic substance. When we talk about the India, the drugs such as ganja, charas, it has been used for medicine purpose from Asian history to till present. Subsequent to the fact that NDPS Act says if it is used for the scientific and medicine purpose and it is regulated by the government, there will be no prosecution, simply no punishment for that. But if it is used for the illicit purpose by any person, definitely she has to face the serious repercussion according to the NDPS laws. It is very paramount to understand the key major reasons for increasing the drug related crime in India. As I personally visited with my research team and consulted with many jail authorities, and with the help of drug report 2023, I came with the analysis that one of the major challenges which we have encountered is the lack of resource and the service providers. Example, the de-addiction centers failure, medical institution failures, and the rehabilitation centers failure. On the rehabilitation centers failure, the three sub points we have tried to cover on that. The existing centers are usually overcrowded, which lead to client disinterest in the process of being rehabilitated. And the second one, the period of rehabilitation has been very being short in the rehab center. It should be extended for long. The good rehab centers are very costly affairs. In the recent interview of Mr. Sanjay Dutt, actor, he says that he went to America for rehab purpose. So here the government and legislature should come forward initiative for rehabilitation successful in India. The second major factor is that illiteracy and the only breadwinners of the family. As per the survey of the Hindi report, the unemployment and easy money makers are both key factors of drug addictions. Many clients came to us and say, "Sir, my son or my husband is being falsely landed up to the jail due to the false investigation or failed prosecution by the police officer. And sir, please help us how to get bail in NDPS cases." Firstly, my reply to them was, firstly, you have to hire a good advocate for that, because each case is unique and it must be assessed independently, dealing with the account on the specific circumstance and evidence presented in a very deep sense. Generally, the court considers the several factors before deciding whether to grant bail in NDPS's cases. Some of the key grounds are as follows. The first one, the nature and quantity of drugs. The prosecution and the punishment depends on the quantity of drugs is seized from the accused, and which is divided on three categories, mainly commercial quantity, second is small quantity, and the third one is less than commercial quantity. Let's understand the concept in a better position with the help of this chart. In case of heroin, the small quantity is 5 gram, and on the other hand, the ganja, the small quantity is of 1 kilogram. In cases of involving small quantities of drug or consumption, the bail may be likely to be granted by the court. Here we understand from the chart the punishment part. The punishment of small quantity is for maximum of 1 year imprisonment or up to fine 10,000 or both. On the commercial quantity, punishment is rigorous imprisonment from 10 years minimum to 20 years or fine up to rupees 1 lakh to extend 2 lakhs. Or The less than commercial quantity punishment is rigorous imprisonment, which extend to up to 10 years and may extend to 1 lakh. The second major ground you can take, that the role of the accused. Many times we see or witness that the one who is just standing near the incident place or just driving a bike of the accused, where his role was very limited in nature, and he is being get falsely arrested by the NCB police officer, and is just been detained without looking into the facts of the cases. The court here examine the role of the accused in the alleged offense. If there is no substantial evidence linking the accused of drug trafficking or manufacturing, the bail may likely to be considered. On the third one, which is very general point, but it is very paramount important to understand that. Let's come to the third point: antecedents and the criminal history. The past criminal records of the accused, if it is clear, so the bail may be likely to be considered by the court. On the fourth is the delay in trial. The path breaking judgment on bail jurisprudence, the honorable apex court has held that the undue delay is a ground of granting bail to the accused despite the rigorous imprisonment or the rigorous sections 37 of NDPS cases. Here we come on the fifth point, which is very general in nature but very paramount important: the possibility of tampering with evidence or influencing the witnesses. Here you and your advocate has to satisfy that while drafting the argument or while drafting the bail petitions, you have to satisfy that there is no chances of tampering or destroying the evidence or influencing the witnesses. Here the landmark judgment in NDPS cases, where you can take the advantage of that. Over the years, the Supreme Court of India has delivered a significant judgment regulating the bail in the NDPS cases. Some of the notable cases which will include on the screen. I hope you liked the video and found it informative and useful. Please subscribe to your legal guide for more legal content.